Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing transportation in plants. Like the human body have a defined circulatory system for transportation of food and various minerals in the body. Likewise, the plants have their own transportation system for the transfer of food and water and essential minerals throughout their body parts. First, we will discuss what is transportation. So transportation occurs by two main type of conducting tissues. One is xylem, one is phloem. So the plants they mainly function in autotrophic mode of nutrition. They take in carbon dioxide from air, minerals and water from the soil, and plants make their own food. This process also we know this process is called photosynthesis. So the transportation occurs with the help of conducting tissues. These are the two main conducting tissues. One is xylem, one is phloem. We will be discussing it one by one in the next slides. So the xylem performs its function in a one direction and phloem will function in both the directions. Main function of xylem is to transfer water and main function of phloem is to transfer different food. So number one, xylem. The basic function of xylem is to transport water from roots to stems and leaves. Okay, but it also transport various nutrients along with the water. It do not only transfer water but also transfer various different nutrients. So where the word xylem comes from? The xylem word is derived from ancient Greek word that is xylon. The meaning of xylon in Greek is wood, and we all know that the best example of xylem tissue is wood in a plant. It is found throughout a plant and performs its functions. So the first one is xylem, and we will see the process of water transportation that occurs by the xylem. The transfer of water in the plant, it occurs against the gravity. Why against the gravity? We all know that the gravitation pull is towards the earth. It is performing its functions against the gravitation. So there are two main ways from which the transportation can occur. One is the root pressure, which occurs through the root, and one is the transpiration pull, which occurs due to the evaporation of water into the atmosphere. So basically, for a short distance of movement, diffusion can easily undertake the place. But for a long travel, we need the xylem tissue to perform its function. So, with the help of root pressure, what happens is the root will uptake the ions. When will it will uptake the ions? There will be a difference in concentration. Here, the concentration will be higher, and there will be low concentration. So the movement will occur from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. This is like osmosis. Osmosis basically takes place with the principle of osmosis occurs and the root pressure is created. So the movement of water is from the root to the various parts of the plants. So water travels up to the trunk and various different parts of the plants likewise. Second one is the transpiration pull. We all know what is transpiration. The loss of water in the form of water vapor is called transpiration. Okay. When the transpiration will occur, there will be a suction in the plant. There will be a suction in the plants. Due to the suction, the water will try to move towards the suction, and when there will be a suction will be created, the water will automatically move against the gravity towards the different parts of plants. So both of them, the root pressure and transpiration pull, works in their own time. Like we can easily understand that the root pressure will basically function during the night time, because there will be no transpiration in night. Transpiration will pull transpiration pull will occur mainly in the daytime during the water loss of water vapor. Okay. Second tissue is phloem. Phloem basically transfer different minerals and food to various different parts of the plant. The transportation of food is also called translocation. So the food is stored in the plant tissues in the form of sucrose, and the transportation of food occurs mainly with the help of seed tube and the companion cell. They perform together with the help. Uh, they perform together for the transportation of food. The next respiration system in the plants and its main functions we will discuss in the next classes. So stay tuned for the next class, and you can ask. This was the very basic of the transportation of food and water in plants. So you can stay tuned for coming classes to discuss in deep. We will also discuss the basic differences in xylem and phloem. In xylem, there is a one-way flow. In phloem, there is a two-way flow. There are no end walls. There are end walls with perforations because they have to transfer the food materials as well as water. And here, water and minerals are transferred. Here, food and water both are transferred. Okay. So this was all basic about the transportation in plants. Thank you.